Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show. I just came back from the gym and I got a good phone call from my friend who is overweight and he wants to lose weight. He's been asking me for years. He actually knows me a long time. He's a great guy, but I was telling him and his wife, I'm like, you gotta eat, just eat. I gave them the best tip I can give them for losing weight. I said, forget about everything you've been eating. Just eat like a rabbit all day long. Just eat fruits and vegetables and don't eat at night. That's it. That's the greatest way to start losing weight. He said, what about too much sugar? What about the time we eat? I said, look, worry all about that later. Just go for 1 month just eating fruits and vegetables. Eat like a rabbit for a month every day and just don't eat late at night and you'll lose weight. Then we can get into refining the program up and everything else. And I started telling him about all these different fruits and vegetables that are out there and everything else. And he's like, you know, is there too much sugar in apples? I'm like, too much sugar? I mean, what would you eat normally? He's like a burger with ketchup and fries and all this stuff. I'm saying that dead animal and the sugar in that ketchup and all that processed grain in that bread is going to be much more harmful to you than the natural sugar that's found in apples, no matter how much of it that you eat. And people aren't getting diabetes from eating apples, folks. People are getting diabetes from eating too much, too often, and too late. And so I'm just trying to help him out and trying to explain to him. And then he started talking about shrimp and seafood and all these other things. And I'm trying to explain, do you know like lobster and shrimp are the grossest things you could put in your body? They're known as bottom feeders. They're actually cockroaches of the ocean. And not only does the Bible say not to eat them, but why would we want to? You know, don't tell me to say taste good, because I know in other parts of the country countries around the world, they're taking roaches and cockroaches and all this stuff and frying them up and dipping them in chalk and everything else, and you can make anything taste good. But when you really know what you're eating, that's the best way to stop eating it. That's what I told them. If you really knew what happened with animals and how they're processed and what they are and what you're eating and hot dogs and shrimp, you wouldn't want to be eating that stuff. So that's what I was telling him, and I was telling him to explain to him all the different types of fruits and vegetables they have. So many different fruits and vegetables they have out here in the world today and we live in South Florida, he lives in South Florida, and I'm trying to explain to him, look, check this out, folks. Here, I'm just got home now. All right, I just got back from the gym. I just worked out. Let me flip this around and show this to you, what's in my car, which I just picked up today, okay? This right here is apple bananas, okay? This whole thing was $1. Apple bananas, they're bananas that taste like apples. They're not hybrids, they're called Manzano bananas. This is an Ackee. I have a local treat, it's Ackee. It tastes like cheese. It's just a fruit. It's popular in Jamaica, it's a fruit. That's Ackee. Look at this, my favorite. This is a mame sapote. Tastes like pumpkin pie. I'm not going to get diabetes and I'm not going to get fat eating this food no matter how much of this I eat. I'm going to get full, I'm going to feel great, and that's how it is. And just the way people think about food. And I told them, watch this movie on YouTube called What the Health. What the Health. It's a great movie on YouTube that really explains what the health is going on. So here I am, I have this mulberry tree behind me. So mulberries will be growing here soon. You just pick a berry. There's so much energy in these natural fruits and vegetables. And the way you feel is another thing. And that's what I was telling this person. They said, well, what if we can't just eat raw? What if we just don't want to eat raw? And I said to this person, I said, you know when you go to the dentist and you get a cleaning and you don't want to eat anything because your teeth feel so clean? You don't want to mess up that cleanness and stuff. And then once you start eating, you're like, oh, I'll just brush my teeth later, and you keep eating. But for that first couple of hours, you don't want to eat because your teeth are so clean. That's how your body feels in a raw vegan diet. It's just so amazing. And my body feels so clean, I don't want to eat junk food, and I don't even want to eat cooked food because I know how my body feels after I eat cooked food. Even if the food doesn't have grease and it's not fried or not microwaved, it's still, when you're eating a raw diet, your body's clean. You don't feel like doing that to your body. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. And here's what I'm going to have right now. Let me show you this. Look, I'm going to pull some of those mangoes right off this tree. And don't tell me, oh, I can't do that. I don't have a tree. Go to the store and buy a mango. You know, walk past the dead animals and buy a mango. You know, we can do this. We can do this. So I was just encouraging him, eat whatever you have to during the day, as long as it's fruits and vegetables. Enjoy yourself, and then just don't eat late at night, and you lose weight. Check out my book, The Daylight Diet. All right, everybody. Put your comments and questions below the video, and it's the best way to lose weight. It's the best way to prevent disease. It's the best way to cure disease. I'm telling you. Our Creator wants us to eat fruits and vegetables, not animals. All right? Until then, everybody have a great day and a great world life.